If your green card application is pending and you feel like it's been too long, there are a few options to help you essentially get it unstuck. Hi, I'm attorney Hillary at New Frontier Immigration Law. I'm the founding attorney here, and we've got a great team who can help you navigate this, and I hope that this video helps you understand a few of your options. First of all, if you file for a green card, USCIS has published guidelines on how long they expect for your green card process to take based on which service center is processing your green card. You can find out which service center is processing your green card usually by looking at the bottom left of your I-485 receipt notice, and it will say an address. So perhaps it will say National Benefits Center, or it will say something about Nebraska Service Center, or something like that. That's how you'll know when you're on the USCIS website looking at current case processing times, which service center is processing your green card. Okay, that will tell you a certain number of months. Let's say that it's 10 months. I don't know that really a lot of these are in 10 months, but we'll use that for an example for now. If it's before the 10-month point, you just need to sit and chill. There's very little that you can do to speed this along, even in emergency circumstances. It's been very, very difficult for me to get anywhere with pushing USCIS to adjudicate these even faster, even though we really have tried in the past. So let's say that you hit the 11th month. It still says 10 months is the normal processing time. Now is when you can take step one to figure out what's going on with my case. You can file for an inquiry. Sometimes you can call USCIS. You can sit on hold for a little while. You can give them your receipt number, and you'll also need the name and address of you, the individual who is the recipient or the beneficiary of this I-485, and you can say, hey, this is outside the normal case processing times, and I would like to file for an inquiry for you to look into what's going on. They'll give you a long number, kind of like a serial number that logs that this phone call was made, and they'll let you know, we'll look into it, and then you'll hang up the phone. You can also do this sometimes. The USCIS website is finicky and changes a lot. You can also usually do this by asking Emma on the USCIS website, particularly if your case is outside processing times. Okay, and it will also give you a record of that conversation using Ask Emma. Let's say that you've had an interview. Your case is processing fine, and then now you've had the interview and nothing is being done. There's nowhere that it really posts how long after an interview USCIS is supposed to take. So you can't really look online to figure out what's going on. So I would say after about 8 weeks, if you haven't heard anything and you haven't received a request for evidence or anything else, that's what you need to do all over again, or perhaps for the first time, is to contact USCIS and do a case status inquiry, or a service inquiry is what we call it. You can do that using Ask Emma as well. If, however, you've done these steps and nothing has really happened, the next step to kind of escalate things forward, and in my experience, you can do them on the same day if you want to, is you can contact your federal senator. So those are going to be one of the 2 senators in your state where you live as the beneficiary. You can't do it for where somebody else lives. It needs to be where you, the beneficiary, are at. And you can say, I need immigration help. And they will have a form on their website where you sign a privacy waiver, and they will contact USCIS also on your behalf. We have a lot of success with this because they kind of have like a secret phone or email line that they can email, and sometimes they get responses there a lot faster than even we do as attorneys. So that's an absolutely free resource for you to be able to reach out to and try to get some movement on your case. Last but not least, if everything is stuck and you can't get anything to move forward, sometimes it's just time to file a writ of mandamus, which is a lawsuit in federal district court in your state, where we say USCIS has published that their guidelines say a normal case for a green card is processed within 10 months. We're going to use that 10-month example. And it's been 14 months. We are outside the normal case processing time. USCIS is supposed to process and adjudicate cases, and it has failed to do so. And so, court, we would like for you to mandate that in the next 60 days, USCIS answer and make a decision on our green card application. It doesn't mean that the court is going to mandate that they're going to approve it, but instead it's that they're going to make a decision on it. It's going to force a decision. And sometimes that's exactly what you want. So those are kind of your options. We try to go in the shorter process where, we do the inquiry first and then we talk to your senators. And then if nothing else, we get way outside normal case processing times by a couple of months, it's time to sue. And it's not something that's going to be frowned upon, and USCIS isn't going to be mad at you or anything else. This is just simply their way of jumpstarting. It's time to get your case decided, and let's do it. If you need help getting your case unstuck, please reach out to me at New Frontier Immigration Law.